The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. This is Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Steelers at 8-8 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry now. This is Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Frazier. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Frazier. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin in the AFC North, up in the land, the Battle of Ohio. Cincinnati taking on Cleveland. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. The Bengals locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Saints trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback Lamar Jackson. He was on point repeatedly, ultimately finishing with 4 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters alone.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On second down, here's Mixon, able to power through. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man there is Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 23 yards, the final tally. Mixon with it. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. That is caught. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a turn and a give to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field. Goal range as well. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Up the middle, Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
They run. It's Johnson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Johnson. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, this fan base on a losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if you tie the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for the Steelers,
they finish above 500 for the year. The final tally 9-8.
And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Baltimore,
they lose a tough one here to close out the regular season as they finish at 12-5.
And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.